back. Episode
Chach and Dave in the building.
6. Chach and Dave going crazy is what we do. That's why we here. Unattainable family expectations. How do you handle that? All right, we're here. Unattainable expectations by your family. One of the biggest things that I see. Right, I don't be commenting on nobody because it ain't my place to tell nobody where their kid's gonna be, at 25. But let's keep it real, right? Dave, you come from a school where you pretty much broke every record at it, right? I don't even think anybody's come close. What did those expectations kind of feel like to you, knowing that you were the man at that school, and everybody thought, oh, Dave's gonna do this, but in your mind, you knew.
Okay.
How'd you deal with that?
Realistically speaking about it, you in high school. I don't know if you can relate to this. Vibe with me a little bit. When you get to a certain stature where you're doing things that the people who came after you or before you couldn't do, and almost it's like an expectation or a standard, like you got to continue to do great at the next level. What I realized really, really early is, my stature plays a size in the sport I was playing. Me being as small as I am, being, trying to be a football player, I knew there was only a certain level of greatness I could obtain, playing football at my size. Did that stop me from trying? No, it never really impeded my progress or the process of trying to be the best I could. It was just an understanding. You have to understand, like, okay, I'm not Derrick Henry. I'm not no 6 foot running back. I'm not even like Zeke. Like
Darren Sproles.
Exactly.
You ain't even 5'9".
All these dudes are.
I'm being serious.
We'll be real. Like all these cats are all just as athletic as I am. If I'm being honest. But at the size and the weight that they are at, playing at the school in the top division that they're at, you just have to come to that understanding that your expectation of being a pro player, it's either gonna happen and you're gonna see it happen in high school, or it's not, bro. It's something I came to understand real quick. I come from a high school where a lot of the kids who got scholarship to play ball somewhere, they never really sought through. So me playing ball at a school, me getting the scholarship to go play ball somewhere, my whole mindset was, let me just finish. I got to finish school. I want to finish in 4 years. I want to graduate with a degree. If I play ball 4 years, great. If I play ball after college, hey, that's more power to me. But I knew coming into high school that I was going to go to college to play a sport. Whatever that sport was, it didn't matter to me. But football was a sport for me. So coming out of high school, it was just, expectations meet reality real fast. And if you can really understand that, you're expected to perform like this, but your reality really only is going to allow you to perform like this, it's common sense. A lot of these kids come out of high school now, like with league dreams. Like, I played four games on varsity, out of the 4 years I was in high school, and, I'm going to the league. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Let's be realistic,
I felt that, right? A lot of athletes have aspirations to do things that, nobody else they've ever known, they're going to go do. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, I wanted to bring up the expectations of your family. And the only reason I want to bring that up, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's giving young people a chance, right? I'm not saying applying pressure isn't going to help them grow as a person. I'm not saying that. I'm saying setting expectations with them that are outside of just simply being an athlete. There's more to life than being an athlete. There's more to life than simply being famous on Instagram. Right? I'm painting a picture not for the people watching, but for the parents that sit there and have aspirations of their kid going to USC on a full ride scholarship to play football, basketball, I'm not saying that your kid isn't good enough. What I'm saying is How many injuries in the NFL do you sit there and watch on your sideline, on your TV, and cheer when they hurt themselves, when they tear their ACL? I'm just saying, injuries happen, right? It's a job. If you cannot perform the job to your highest ability because you can't stay healthy, well, then you failed as a parent to relay to your kid that maybe they should have taken school more serious. Maybe they should have finished, right? You want to know one thing that I love about Richard Sherman? That man's got a degree from Stanford. He didn't leave early, right? He stayed. He understood that the importance didn't lie in being the greatest cornerback to ever play in the NFL. He understood that at some point, my career is going to end. And I know for a fact he isn't going to be no reporter, and he isn't going to be on TNT or the NFL Network as a commentator. You want to know why? Because he's educated. This man can do whatever he wants. That's the importance. The importance has to lie in what kind of person you want to create. Somebody who's just going to get by sheer ability, or somebody who creates a path for themselves. That's what you got to do. I'm not telling you to change yourself as a parent. I'm just saying, give your kid a chance. All right, I need to slow down, right? I felt it. But the only reason I feel this way and I feel so passionate about it is because opportunities are the important part. Not how you get there. It's the opportunity you get to be great. Dave, I know you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
I'll speak for the kids that are our age, so the 25, 26-year-olds. Growing up, we played every sport. Our parents gave us ample opportunity to be good at something. We in the park playing soccer, we playing basketball, we playing baseball, kickball, everything under the sun. You know, our parents gave us the opportunity to be great at something. You know, now we fall into this day and age where kids only want to be football players. Kids only want to hoop. You know, what happens when, you know, your kid is a sophomore or junior in high school and he hasn't played a game yet? You know, do you keep forcing your kid to want to try and you sign him up for training, you pay for the best trainers? Do you become realistic and understand that his expectations of being a league hooper aren't there? If opportunity is important and you want your kids to maximize the ultimate opportunity, you got to give them a chance to succeed. You know, you got to let them come to you and say, hey, look, I ain't played a game in 3 seasons, Mom or Pops. I look, we got 3 quarterbacks here. They all going. One's going to Bama. One's going to SC. I'm not gonna play, bro. I'm not gonna play. You know, let me do something else. You know, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with saying like I'm not good enough.
It's okay.
You know,
and that's
because
okay.
There was one point in time in my life where I hated football. I hated it. I used to cry going to Pop Warner practice until I picked football back up in high school, and I was like, oh, you know, it's not that bad. You know, as long as I can run fast enough, you know, maybe I won't get hit. You know, so at the end of the day, it's all about opportunities. Give your kids, parents, if you're watching this, give your kid a chance to say, yeah, this is what I want to do the rest of my life, or this is what I want to do till I get to college. You know, but if he's not good enough, don't force the issue. You know, it's or she. I don't want to say he. I'm sorry. If your kid isn't good enough, be realistic and understand that their expectation of them succeeding in this particular sport or this particular field, it's not long lasting. You know, opportunity is just, you know, there, put it up there. Opportunity is important. You got to give your kids the best chance to succeed and the best opportunities to succeed at the end of the day. You know, I'll leave it at that.
You know, come on now. You know. I mean, think about that too, because I'm gonna speak in terms of what Dave knows. Dave's a basketball guy. He thinks he's a basketball guy.
I am.
Anyways, this dude knows firsthand. Then Brandon Roy. You don't know who he is? Get yourself familiar with
him up.
Understand. This is somebody whose career was cut short due to injuries. What could have been?
Could have been.
You don't know what could have been. There's so many things out there that could have been. But guess what? You get caught. I mean, I think the dude runs an AAU like travel ball team,
yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just saying that the sport isn't everything.
Yes.
There's more to life if you know your opportunities. That's all I'm saying. All facts. That's all we drop. Facts. Right? I'm going to keep this as simple as we can keep it. Understand that it is not easy to tell your parent who is helicoptering over you and convincing you that you're better than another kid. right? When you're on that field or you're out there and you're with another girl and you see them, you're like, I don't got it.
Right.
It ain't no diss to you. You don't got it, and that's okay. What I'm giving you is I'm telling you that there's more to life, man.
Yep.
I mean, you got to think. I've seen NFL careers where they only make $100,000, you know, their whole career after, you know, everything that goes into, you know, being an athlete. Or you can go to school, right? You're smart. You know how to talk, right? You know how to debate. You have a great personality. You know how to event plan because you know how to do things that other people can't do and you do it better than them. I'm telling you that if your parents are going to be unrealistic and not hear you out, and I know, I mean, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't think I've even seen the movie. But that movie, High School Musical, is so true, man. It's the truest thing in the world. If you love something, go do it. Do it young.
Bro.
Find out what you want to do. Because when you hit 30, you're pushing those ages where you're like, I'm getting old. You ain't old. You ain't never old.
Right. It's just
but you understand that I wish I could have done this sooner. Because I love this. Right? I love doing this. I love getting behind the camera. I love talking. I love everything about it now. I'm just trying to make myself look right behind the camera so I'll be jamming. But I'm just saying, you got to understand that there's more to this than simply pleasing your family.
Yep.
Because they're going to be happy with you no matter what. So don't think that they're going to get mad or they're not going to talk to you. Because if they do that, they got the wrong intentions in mind. And you got to, and that's tough when you're a 16-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid, right? I was a coach for a couple of years and I know some of these kids didn't play till their senior year. So they had no chance. They had no chance. But their parents and their family convinced them that they were better than what they were, right? They played for a Division 6 school, 5 school. You ain't D1. I'm just saying that when it comes back all to it, the importance is the opportunity. It's not the sport.
Right.
Give them as many opportunities as they can, and you'll succeed. But if you have one chance and you have one opportunity, you ain't Eminem. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say
you ain't gonna make it rock. But that's what it comes down to, right?
Right.
And I just want you to know, if you are watching, you feel you can't talk to nobody, you can send a page a DM, and we'll DM you right back. We'll give you opportunity. We'll tell you things that we did that worked for us, right? Because I didn't know what to do. I mean, if you found out how I graduated, man, no. But there's opportunity. There's opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
And that's how we're going to wrap it up right there.
Right there. We out of here. Welcome.
Again,
Thank
we
you for
appreciate
coming
y'all
back.
watching. You know, till next time, it's Chach and Dave.
Chach and Lil Dave. We out.
Hold on, man. It's Chach and Dave, and we out, bro.